How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be talking about a prestige pitcher glitch as well as some upcoming future content released into MLB The Show 20, or at least the possibility of some stuff being released. The first thing we're going to be going over is this prestige pitcher glitch, and I guess glitch isn't really the best word to use. It's more of a loophole within the game itself, because when you prestige these players, you're actually earning two separate pitchers. So the stamina bar was in between the E and the R for the prestige carry wood. Then when I plug in the 97 carry wood, the regular diamond version, his stamina is way more maxed out. That's because he's had more games to rest. Now, in order to get prestige carry wood stamina up, I would have to put that card in my rotation and then pitch with somebody else. It's not really a glitch in the game where you can swap these guys out every time and get brand new stamina. It's more of the fact that you actually have two of these pitchers that you can use on your way to World Series, in ranked seasons in general. So take a look at the same thing with Oral Hershiser Prestige version versus the regular 98 overall Blue Diamond. And then we also have Prestige Mariano Rivera. So I can do the same type of thing with his card, and I've done it before on accident, and that's how I was able to figure this out. When I actually unlocked the Prestige Mariano Rivera, it was through ranked seasons, I believe, for my last game. So when I plug him in right here, he still won't be rested from that last time where I barely pitched with him. So as you can see, the energy is below the Y. When we plug in Prestige Mariano, you can see that he does have maxed out energy, which is just above the Y. So this is going to be very helpful if you would like to use the same type of pitchers, or if one of your pitchers is very low on energy, or all of them, and you want to plug in somebody that maybe you've prestiged. Obviously, you've used that card for quite some time, and you should be able to do a little bit better even with the regular Blue Diamond version of that card. And I'm working on prestiging Greg Maddux, because not only the fact that I'll have two Greg Maddux cards, but he also replenishes stamina at a high rate. If you're unfamiliar with the Unbreakable quirk, I have made a couple videos talking about that, and I will have that video linked in the comment section down below. But I don't want to take too much time to talk about that. It just has to do with the durability rating and being above 95, and also just durability in general. I mean, the higher overall, or the higher attribute you have for durability, the faster those pitchers are going to replenish stamina in that way. So that's something to keep in mind when you're looking at pitchers, or pitchers that you've prestiged, if you're trying to use this pitcher prestige glitch, or I guess loophole, in that way. So as I go over some of the stats that I still need to work on in order to earn a couple more prestige pitchers, I also wanted to talk about some upcoming stuff that you guys found out. Also, shout out to Shelfie for making a video on this stuff as well. I'm going to be talking about an upcoming card that could be released in a couple different ways. I know that Shelfie predicted this card to be released into the 7th inning program, and I'm not going to make 7th inning program predictions based on other people's detective work and stuff like that. But I also think that this card that I'm going to be talking about could be released into the elite round of the beach ball pack in the near future. Don't really know if that's a possibility, but we might be getting an MVP version of Bryce Harper. And I think that that would be absolutely incredible. I'm going to be going over some of the stats or attributes that we've had on that card over the previous few years. And I'm going to talk about what I think he could be projected at in this year's game as an MVP overall. But I really want to try and get James Paxton prestige, because I want to try and have as many pitchers as possible prestiged for this exact reason of just value. I think it adds more value. I was hoping that you'd be able to prestige Tom Seaver throughout the Babe Ruth program, as well as Trevor Hoffman, because that would give me two of those pitchers as well. But anyway, I'm going to be going over how I found out about this information regarding Bryce Harper, as well as some of the stuff that's upcoming in the game. So on the 11th, we'll have the brand new event. It already tells us what players we can use. I'm not sure if that's players that are already prestiged or players in that prestige program that you can grind out. Monthly awards players, tops now, and all live series players are eligible for that event. But the thing to keep in mind is on the 14th, the seventh inning program will arrive, and it gives us a little bit of a clue there. Something in the water, which some people have been speculating that's the iconic Bryce Harper home run when he hit it at San Francisco into the bay. So that could be it. We only have a few more days. Like I said, 5 more days left, and the remaining hours there. As this is counting down, we could see Bryce Harper released into the 7th inning program, but he also could be in that elite pack, I'm thinking. So those are just some things that I'm speculating on. I think that these bosses have potential to go up a lot if Bryce Harper is the reward. A lot of people want that card. I know I want an MVP Bryce Harper, even though we already have a bunch of outfielders in the game. You would have to think, if they decide to select him for the 7th inning, then we would most likely get an infielder and a pitcher for the rest of the bosses. And then if they decide to put that card in the elite round, well, that takes over the beach ball elite round for the outfielder player. We would probably get an infielder and a pitcher as well added into that round. I don't know. But this is kind of where I'm going with this. SDS put this National Baseball Card Day pack bundle into the pack store for free at around midnight last night, or I guess this morning, and I purchased this. I included it in my Unlocking Babe Ruth video, and I talked a little bit about it there. But then when MLB The Show tweeted out their promotion on Twitter for this bundle, they kind of revealed Bryce Harper underneath all these other cards that are already in the game. As we can see, it is an MVP card. You can see the start to the M there. Shout out to all of you guys that were amazing on detective work with this. We were able to find out all this information through Shelfie's video as well. He explained everything extremely well. Figured out, the exact screenshot of where this card art design came from. And honestly, I'm just really impressed with the MLB The Show community. I normally would be able to kind of figure out some of these things. This time, I can't take credit for any of this at all. This is all you guys, 100%. And I can't thank you guys enough as well. I'm just trying to spread the word out so that way a lot of people can figure out that this is Bryce Harper. We can kind of confirm that he will be in the game at some point. And hopefully it's this coming Friday with the 7th inning program. That would make him fairly cheap. If he is in the elite round of that beach ball pack, he's going to be still fairly cheap for his value in the game and how good he will be. But he won't be as cheap as he would be if he was a boss. So with that being said, I have the stubs ready to go however they release this card. And thank you guys for passing on this information as well. I think that this would be amazing. I mean, here is the picture that this screenshot is from. I saw this on Twitter from a lot of people after I watched Shelfie's video. So if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for the notification that I got on YouTube, then I don't think I would have stumbled upon this until I checked Twitter, maybe later tonight or something like that. But as soon as I saw this, I looked at Twitter and there was some clues for Bryce Harper. I don't know if he'll be blowing a bubble on his card art, but that would be kind of interesting. I figured, I would try and provide some information in this video that I kind of found out about with that prestige pitching thing. I talked about it on my live stream. Like I said, I stumbled upon that by accident. And then I also stumbled upon this potential Bryce Harper by accident. Just the amazing MLB The Show community at it again, once again. So this one was from MLB The Show 17, 2015 Hardware MVP Bryce Harper. This was a Battle Royale 12-0 Flawless Reward going for 500,000 stubs on the market, the maximum amount that you could purchase a card. And as you can see in MLB The Show 18, he got nerfed a little bit. I mean, his power was a lot less against lefties. This card was still very good and also was free, I believe. I think you were able to get this card by pre-ordering MLB The Show 19 late in the year. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I believe in MLB The Show 19, this was a program card of some sort. I'm not exactly sure, but he was also pretty good. I mean, he had the same attributes from the previous year, but in MLB The Show 19, he played a little differently than he did in 18. But I'm just hoping that he has gold fielding. He should have better fielding than Babe Ruth out in right field, at least I would think. The reaction is hopefully at an 85 with 80 fielding and right around the same attributes. Hopefully he has 90 plus contact versus left and 100 power I'm trying to kind of think about his comparison to Mike Trout in that way. So let me know what you guys think his attributes will look like. Let me know how you think he'll be released into the game. And also, thank you all for providing me with this information. And then I also wanted to provide some information of my own. So thank you all for watching. I'm College Lefty, and peace out.